What's up, guys? It's Biscuit and Gravy here, and today on the Shittiest Podcast, I know we say this a lot, but we actually have a very special episode for you guys. On today's episode...
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing?
It's
What are you
Chenzo.
doing here?
It's Chenzo.
Here, take this shit. You take this shit.
We're gonna be shooting some guns.
Let's fucking go.
Stay
Let's go
tuned.
shoot these guns.
God, you're father now.
That's awesome.
Let me show you something about that.
Don't blow my camera up.
Don't worry, I won't.
I'm charging.
Get down by your waist a little bit.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Jeez.
What?
Remember, get low.
And let me get back. Hold on. Don't fuck me.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Jesus
As he takes a giant hit from the fucking from the bed.
What happened? That's asthma. I have asthma.
He has asthma.
Welcome
I
back.
hit
It
the
is the shittiest podcast on the internet. I am Lonnie. Over there's Alex. And we got two awesome guests for you today. We got Mr. Chenzo and my own brother, David Rose.
David.
Hello, hello.
Happy to be here.
I know we say it every time, but these are some more special guests. A special episode with some special guests.
These are the most special guests that we've ever had on.
Are you guys calling us
Thank
retarded
you.
right now?
Thank you.
Hey, we can't say that in the first 10 minutes. Save that for the 11th.
Is it really first
Say
10
that.
minutes?
Say that for the 11th.
Save that for the 11th.
Like
Is it really
we're
first 10
definitely
minutes?
special
And then you
needs
can
there,
say whatever
Vince.
you want?
I think
Then
it's only.
For the most part, yeah.
I
Vince,
think
we are
it's.
definitely just called special needs right now.
Well, you know,
Who said that?
Oh, he definitely said the
Bro.
most special of special guests.
handy capable.
Handy capable. Handy capable.
There's not a thing wrong with that.
No, I think it's something like the first 10 minutes. If you say like certain words, it just demonetizes you. But we don't actually make money off this.
You know,
so.
for those that don't know, I am a teacher of the special needs, and that is definitely something that we say referring to as special needs.
Very special. The special.
Oh, absolutely.
You're
They're the most special.
As you guys would have seen in the beginning of this video, though, we actually came back from the gun range. We were shooting. I haven't been shooting. I think we were all talking about this, but
Pretty much all of us except the boss here, Chenzo. Pretty much all three of us here have not shot a gun pretty much in about 10 years, give or take.
about a decade.
I just went shooting like 3 weeks ago.
Professionally, at least 15 years since for me, at least. Since
Yeah.
I shot a
It's
gun
been a-
like
it's
at
been
a
a long
range
time.
and all that mumbo jumbo.
But I'll tell you what, it was fucking so exciting.
It was fun, dude.
He
It
had
was a
such-
lot of fun.
Chenzo had
I'm glad you guys had fun.
he had a very seriously impressive arsenal / array of weapons. You know, Chenzo, if you'd like to name off a couple of them, you're more than welcome.
Oh, I had an AK-47. We had 2 AR-15s. One of them was an AR-15 pistol. We had a couple Glocks. We had revolvers. We had a Taurus Judge, which if you don't know, sorry, I had my mic away. The Taurus Judge is a revolver that shoots shotgun shells.
Oh yeah, baby.
So we're having some
And,
fun.
And yeah, we're gonna show the part at the beginning where I fucking
you guys
got
will-
Russian
you guys will
rouletted
see
3
right
times
now.
in a row.
I hate to be that guy and interrupt you guys. This is your podcast. But first thing you do if you ever involve yourself with firearms, for those listening, is always practice gun safety.
Yeah,
Thank you,
right.
Dave. Yeah, that's
That's
Vince
right.
gave
Always
us.
right.
Thank you,
I
David.
knew gun safety going in, even though it's been years. But Vince also took the privilege upon himself to give us a really good go ahead of the proper rules and
The course.
and to go, of
Regulation.
course,
Yeah,
about
safety
shooting.
was the
He-
number one thing.
safety
That was the
was
first
our
thing we
number
did
one
before
priority.
we took out any guns or even set up any targets, anything like that. Safety was the first thing that I made sure we all understood the same principles of being safe.
Absolutely, I really appreciate
That's
that,
right.
and that's honestly the big thing.
And honestly,
it's fun, but you can't be. You can always
It's
be.
not fun when you have a hole in you.
that's what I'm
Absolutely
saying. I
not.
think that's what made it. I think that's what made it so fun is the fact that it was so safe.
That really set the tone, though, in my opinion. I was really because I'm the oldest one out of you guys. I've
Yeah.
been this guy some years, So when he went over safety, and I knew that, and last time I seen this kid, he was anything about but not safety. I was like, whoa, I'm impressed.
That was before I had
I
guns.
coached him.
Little
So I'm like,
maturity.
I'm a proud coach. I'm really proud of him right now. I was really impressed.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
it was
Thank you.
it was definitely a very very fun experience. Something that we haven't done in a very long time, and Chenzo really took us under his wing. All the ammo we used, all the weapons he used, like he's the man. And real quick, everybody, go check out his YouTube channel,
Chenzo
Extendo, baby.
YouTube, TikTok.
Like it, subscribe it,
Instagram.
comment it. We also got a video that's gonna come out soon of our little day at the range that we just had. So make sure you guys check it out on that channel as
Yeah.
well.
That's
If
right.
you like gun memes and just guns and cool guns in general, that's the channel.
Chenzo's your guy.
Yeah.
And I actually wanted to, or kind of add this into it. So because we were at like a little off-road, path shooting. and
It wasn't like a real gun range. It was more like in the desert somewhere.
It was a designated range for people to go shooting,
yeah.
but it wasn't. They don't have instructors out there. It's
Yeah.
just you at your own safety, basically.
Yeah.
Let's just say it was a little redneck.
You gotta
was a
know.
little-
If you
You
will,
gotta-
the best way to put it.
you gotta know what the
being
fuck you're
in
doing
Las
out there.
Vegas, it was a little redneck. We go out to an open goddamn dirt field and go shoot some shit.
And go shoot some
And
shit.
get-
Blow-
and guess
blow
what?
some
We
shit up.
definitely shot some shit.
And we blew some
And
shit up.
I gotta
too.
say, guys,
Proper safety.
so the sun
Proper
was
safety.
beating
course.
down on me. Look at this fucking
Oh,
God
you got
damn,
farmer's
dude.
tan.
Farmed up.
You see this
Oh,
fucking
shit.
shit?
Jesus.
Motherfucker,
You
look
see
at
this
me.
fucking shit?
I am a cherry goddamn tomato on my shoulders right now.
Dog.
No,
Are you
he's got
serious?
You
some
guys
wings of
are
death. He's got some
Caucasian.
wings of death going.
Oh, check it.
You guys are Caucasian
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, absolutely Caucasian. Not
You look, I
denying
have a
that.
farmer's tan, but mine's like, from over the years of. Look at this.
Oh, Vincent,
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
There
I
it
can
is.
pass for
Money
I can
shot.
pass for Caucasian. You can definitely go for Hispanic.
If I have a long sleeve shirt on, or just a short sleeve that covers up, so that I look like
or
I'm
your
brown all
arthritis little
around.
armband you're wearing right now.
So-
that's actually for my tattoos.
That's
so I don't wanna
copper. It's
cover up
copper
my-
fit, David. It's copper fit.
It's
Keeps all the joints in place.
Yeah, I got an elbow
Sure
problem.
it is.
My
So-
my pinky was hyperextended.
It looks like you just jerk off too much and bang your goddamn arm on the table a little too much.
I actually wanted to ask Chenzo. So, how did you first get into, guns and going into shooting and stuff like that?
Yeah. Well. Oh. Okay. I'm not
This is for
Chenzo.
Vincenzo, not fucking Lonnie.
Yeah, I don't believe I said Lonnie.
I just wanted to say that he wasn't like a crazy gun nut in high school is what I was gonna say.
No, I was.
Thank you, Mr. Star of the show. Now, Chenzo.
I was I was kind of always around guns, to be honest. Like when I turned, I think it was like 8 or 10 years old. My dad took me out shooting, and I have it in my safe now. He gave it to me for Christmas one year. It's a pump action 22 Magnum, and that was the first gun that I had ever shot. And it's actually, you can go and look it up. It's the same exact gun from Red Dead. It's the same varmint rifle.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the gun that I first
pretty
shot.
legit.
And
Little
that's
bit
how
of
I learned
lever
how to-
action.
That sounds like a fun
Yeah.
story time. Lonnie, I think we should start with you. When's the first time you shot? What was the first gun you shot or the most memorable gun you shot?
I think the first gun I shot was either the 22 rifle or
Was it the
or
one
the
that-
pistol.
Short story, showed it up real quick. Our grandpa, when we were born, gave us each a 22 rifle engraved with our initials in it, as well as a 30-30 repeater. So we've been around guns since we were born.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
kicking
is that the
ass.
first one you ever shooting? Was it 22 you got?
It was either shooting the rifle at the range, the 22, or like I either shot the 20. I think I shot the 22 first, and then I went to the Colt 45, and that was
kicker.
probably more. That one was more memorable considering I was like 8 shooting that.
Right.
So that one was definitely more memorable.
That's funny. I remember the first time I shot a gun. One of the first guns I shot was a 30-30.
Mhm.
And I remember, you don't know about the kickback type shit.
No.
I put that scope right up to my fucking eye, and I
No,
zeroed it
no.
hard. I said,
No,
I held my breath like Call of Duty Modern Warfare back in the day. I said, and I fired.
And then you were like,
Got
your eye. Got you right in the face.
Split open in my
I'm
forehead a
pirate
little
now.
bit. No stitches, but I got split up in my forehead. But I mean, it really did teach me about the kickback of a rifle. I didn't underestimate it.
You pirated yourself.
I did, but that was the first gun I shot, and then when I went to a 22, it was like, oh, this is easy as fucking.
That's why you start with the
It's easy
22.
as
I wanted
shit.
to start with the 22s, but I'm glad that we started with the AK because that was
No,
great. Oh my god, that was
I
a
had
good
the
time.
That was fun.
I had the
Yeah.
privilege. My grandpa was in the Korean War. He was a medic, so he had a lot of World War II guns, Tommy gun, M1 Garand, that sort of thing. And I was at the age where he took me in the range, and I got to shoot them things. And me personally, I loved World War II and the weapons. So shooting them guns, the M1 Garand, hearing those 8 bullets and that shell pop off because you got to reload. That was
ping,
really
yeah.
fucking cool. And then the Tommy gun, just holding it at your goddamn waist right here, feeling like fucking Al Capone going. That was really sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't have any machine guns or anything like that. I can.
Yeah. None at all.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't
15
have
years
any
ago when I
machine
went,
guns or anything
you
like
were
that. I
allowed to
can
get
just
away
shoot
with that
really
kind of
fast.
shit
No,
nowadays,
no.
you know.
I can
You
just
do
shoot.
that.
I can
Nothing.
shoot
No
really
fast
that's
shooting
all.
weapons at all.
No, that's just my
Since
trigger
the-
finger.
Nothing at all.
Since the fucking how many school shootings have been in the U.S. since or this year fucking year? Probably like
A lot.
50.
A lot.
The problem is
Probably.
how
Has
many
there been
shootings
50
slash
school
how many
shootings
people
this
just straight
year?
up brought
Probably.
guns to school for threats. Because
Yeah, look that up because there's no way.
I remember
they've been cracking
at
down.
my own school in general, the amount of weapons that were brought and people just showed them off for intimidation, but never used them was like unheard of. It was unheard of.
I brought a grill
you
sparker
know.
to school one time.
You know.
You know those? The grill lighters that you use, the long lighters.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you take the little sparking.
The
thing
birthday
out of
cake
it?
birthday cake lighters.
Do you
Also
remember?
smoke crack.
Did you ever take the
Okay.
spark thing out of the lighter and then put it like you hollow out a tube of glue and then you put a pencil on the end of it and then you fill up the glue tube with aerosol like hairspray or something. And then you shove a Q-tip down in the pencil tube and then you have that sparker and it like you put it inside the glue tube so that it sparks and ignites the hairspray and you got like a mini potato gun, just like a glue stick and a pencil. You ever did that? Never seen those?
No, I've never done
What
that. I'm not a
school- what
fucking.
school
I'm not
was it?
Heisenberg.
Was it Sandy Brook?
No, I've never
was
done
it
that.
Sandy Hill, Sandy
Hook.
Brook, that elementary
Sandy
school?
Hook.
that got-
Hook.
Is that how that started, Vincent? Is that how this started?
It shoots Q-tips.
Yeah, that's how it started.
That's
Sounds
how
like.
that is. That's
It
how it
sounds like how it
starts.
started.
Dude, actually, so listen to this. There's been 20 this
I never
year
brought it to school
alone.
either.
This year alone, there was 23 school shootings with injuries or deaths. So that's not how many there were. There was
And
23.
this is coming from a .org website, so you know it's
34
you know
people
it's
I'll put it
legit.
up on screen.
Rest in peace. That's unfortunate.
That's just the ones that people actually died or got injured. So maybe there was probably a couple that were actually shooting, but did fucking probably missed everyone.
Or maybe one of the teachers was packing and they fucking
Or yeah, took his ass
fucking
out.
took his ass out. They don't put that on the news though. I don't think
No, probably not. Probably not.
that teacher probably goes to jail too.
That honestly
What
is
are you
the
bringing a gun in school for.
yeah right. That's honestly the most unfortunate part about news outlets is negativity will always get
Views.
the most views. Yeah, as opposed to actual like good positive. Just really anything good or positive. You know, typically we just kind of look at it like, oh, that's good, but we don't react as much. But when something's negative, we go, oh my god, you know.
Yeah.
because you're taking stuff away.
Well, I'm going to be that one that chimes in. You only pick and choose when you want to get into a topic when someone else that you know is into a topic. Because sometimes you're like, that's happening, that fucking sucks. But then when your friend expresses interest in that topic, then you're like, oh shit, I'm into this. I know a little bit about this. Let me get a part of this topic.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can have a nice little friendly debate, maybe.
I'm gonna go ahead and crack one of these.
Absolutely.
Does anybody else
Crack
want
it.
one?
No, I'm good for right now.
Dave.
I don't drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis.
It's Dos Equis.
It's Dos Equis.
I'm gonna set this down for a second.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Sounds good.
Do some ASMR though. Oh
Is twist off?
no,
Probably not.
It's
Do you have
got
your
a
keys
lighter?
on you, Alex?
You got a lighter?
I don't have keys on me.
A lighter or a key that I can pop it off?
I don't know how to do it with this.
Ooh, okay. Damn.
I didn't know you
Just
could do it
use
with
it.
a smooth
Hook
surface.
it around your hand.
No, I know how to do it.
Yeah,
but I
no,
didn't
just
know you
do it
could
with the
with
fucking
a smooth
lighter.
surface. Like,
There you go.
Well, look at that.
Nice.
That's a
Very
little
nice.
life hack for
Look at
everybody
that.
watching right now. If you got a carabiner, that's what the thing on your
A
keychain.
care of what?
Carabiner. That's what this thing on your keychain is called.
Oh.
Right there.
This little thing. That's called a carabiner.
holder for keys.
Is that a
It's called a-
racist anecdote for
called a
pe-
carabiner.
Mexicans?
How do I drink this without exposing? How do I drink this without?
You're the
exposing
one
my
that said you were
face?
gonna drink through
Your
your
identity.
mask. You said you were gonna drink
I-
through your
I could-
mask.
I could just do that.
We all what identity
What
are you
the
fucking hiding? We all called you Vincenzo.
Well, there you go.
Do you think no one knows Vincenzo is short for Vincent?
Oh well, I mean, like my first name. That's fine. That's whatever.
It's Chenzo.
Stop
his
blowing his
secret identity.
fucking cover, dude. It's
You're gonna have
Chenzo.
to-
His secret identity.
You're gonna have to bleep them all out and
I'll
then go
bleep 'em
back to
out.
the old episode where Lonnie said my name and bleep that out too.
Did he say your name in the?
Yeah, he was like,
Guys,
'cause
everyone said his name. You
'cause
guys
I
all
think it
act like
was,
we're hiding it. Everyone
think it
just
was-
said his name.
it was Storm or I forget both their names because I kind of just
Storm
listen
and
while I'm
Matt.
driving. I think it was Matt, the white guy.
Yeah.
He was like, oh wow, it's Chenzo, that's his name, and I was like, and then you were like,
I
no, I
know.
think it's like Vince or
know,
Vincent or
it's
something like
probably
that.
no.
Which it's fine, bro. I'm not. I like what is my first name gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can't get nothing out
As
of
long
that.
as you can't see
can't.
my face, you can't even prove that it was really me.
That's true.
There's lots of
That's true.
Vincents. There's lots of Vincents in
I
Nevada.
could be Alex, but he's wearing a fucking ski mask and he fucking photoshopped himself.
Well,
back into the podcast.
well,
It is
Well,
Alex.
Who knows?
It's a duplicate.
Chenzo.
I hate to be the bearer of bad
I hate
news.
to be that guy, but
to be
do
the
you
bearer
guys
of bad
mind just
news.
flexing at your right bicep for me, please?
Dude, I don't want to fucking flex.
Well,
my
okay, well, then
fat
there you
ass.
go.
You said I'll show you my Glock.
Is I'll show you this pistol.
Yeah. So
I mean, you
slightly different body types.
Just a smidge.
There you go.
That got me going a little bit.
All right, now we all gotta be put to
I've got
shame.
A little bit of definition.
Look at that bite. He could crack an egg with that bitch.
Wow, what are you putting on the
I'm,
bench press, bro? You know what you
I'm
look
Alex
like you do?
after he ate like
You
fucking
look like you do
8 bags
dumbbell
of
press.
Doritos and
But I
Taco
what?
Bell for
Dumbbell press.
the last like
I do.
3 years.
You don't look like you do straight bench.
I don't.
You more look like you do dumbbell press and those exercises to get them separate here in the pectoral, here, and here,
Yeah.
as well as here, and here.
You know what's a
That's
workout?
what you look like you do because of how you toned your ass is.
You know what's a workout? Shooting.
No, it is. I was
Yeah.
feeling a bit sore.
I could
I
see
was
that.
feeling a
I'm-
bit sore.
I could actually
sore,
see that.
fatigued. I mean, we're out in the sun. Being in the sun like that, I feel like it makes you very fatigued.
Anyone in Vegas knows the sun can drain you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Give or take, no matter what, how hot, even if it was just
Sucks.
100 and partly cloudy.
The
Yeah, you're
sun
still
just-
fucked.
That
The
will
sun
drain-
just
I mean,
it
look at
sucks
me.
all the energy out of you.
My shoulders are burnt like a goddamn sun-dried
Remember
potato
like a bright
right now.
little succubus.
Remember 2 weeks ago when it was literally 100 degrees when you woke up and the sun wasn't even out yet?
Oh, and it hurt to breathe?
Yeah,
it
you'd
was
go,
You know,
out,
when
you'd
you-
go outside and you'd be like,
You look
fuck.
forward and it's fuzzy automatically.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't
when
even
it's so
get a
hot.
chance to warm up. You
Like
go
when-
outside
when
and you're
you-
like,
yeah, when
well,
it's that
fucking
hot.
A.
It's already fucking glaring
Can I get
hot
a
out
chance
here.
to get hot?
Yeah, no,
what
Vegas
is
does get
that?
pretty crazy.
Did you guys see the video of that guy who cooked the steak in his car?
Was that
In
in,
Vegas?
in Arizona?
I think it was in
It's
Arizona.
Usually they do it in
okay.
Arizona.
You know what?
Literally
People
right next to
fucking blow their
Nevada.
horns
It's
in
the same
Arizona
desert.
like, oh, Arizona's so hot.
It's the
You
same
know,
desert.
Vegas is just as fucking hot in my
It's the
opinion.
same
All right.
desert.
Yeah,
It's
we
not a
can
different
cook-
desert.
We can cook eggs on our sidewalk. We can cook fucking pizzas in the hoods of our cars. We're just not wasteful because of the
Yeah.
skyrocketing price in
114 out
food
here.
nowadays.
We're not
Goddamn
wasteful.
hot.
I
That's
can't
right.
afford to pay
Never wasteful.
$7-8 for
Responsible
a dozen
adults.
eggs.
Right.
Responsible adults in
No,
Nevada.
I'm gonna cook them goddamn eggs and eat them goddamn eggs for protein.
That's right.
This is kind of gross that I'm drinking it through the mask.
How does
Yeah,
that
it probably
taste? Yeah, how
tastes
does that
horrible
taste?
It
that
doesn't
way.
taste any
Do you
different.
Like
wanna leave
sweat
behind
and
beer?
dirt.
Take a
Beer's
sip?
already
Sweat,
pissed.
dirt, and beer.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's so gross.
I watched this before we went out. Dude, it's on the table. It wouldn't do anything. It'd fuck your beer up.
Dude, your shit would suds up
Oh,
like crazy.
wow.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes,
All
it
right, I
would.
guess we're figuring
No,
it out
don't
now.
do that next to the
No.
laptop.
No, 'cause
We
you
just
won't-
did that last week.
Don't
so.
say that, little bitch, because you just can't chug it.
Not through the
Oh,
fucking
man.
mask.
He'd have to reveal his identity.
You have to
Yeah,
reveal
we
it.
don't- We don't want that fucking 007.
I could just turn
He's
around.
drinking Dos
I
Equis
can-
because he's the most interesting man in the world.
You
and
know,
he doesn't want to reveal his
I
identity.
can
What's
actually
that?
chug
No.
a beer in
What's
less
that
than
movie
2
that came out on
seconds.
Netflix with Ryan Gosling? He's the super secret fucking agent that no one knows he's alive. Is that what you're going
He's
for?
a super secret Asian.
Isn't he supposed to be on
Ryan
the
Go-
podcast?
not,
Ryan
not a
Gosling played
super
an
secret Asian.
Oh.
Super secret agent.
I swear
I
to
was gonna
God, he said
say-
Asian.
I was gonna
secret agent man.
No, I was gonna
Not
say
Asian
Ryan,
man.
I was gonna say Ryan Gosling doesn't look very Asian, so he would be a secret.
What's like a secret Asian? Like you go into Panda.
You
and
guys,
you're like,
no. You guys
"Let
legit
me
haven't
get
seen
white
that movie with
rice.
him though.
I'm not Asian. Huh?
It came out on Netflix like maybe a year ago.
I think I know what you're
He's
talking
a
about.
part of like a program and like the government type shit that like you don't know they exist. Neither does like the government type
Was
shit.
Chris Pratt or not Chris Pratt? Was Chris Hemsworth also in that movie? Or like
Yeah,
No,
Chris-
it
was it Chris
was.
Hemsworth?
It starred Chris Evans.
Yeah, Chris Evans.
Chris
Chris
Evans was the bad
that's
guy.
Right. That's right.
And it
Yep.
starred Ryan Gosling.
I think I
Another
remember
good
that.
guy was Billy Bob Thornton.
Okay.
Who's another big
okay.
name.
He,
if you guys
yeah,
don't
he
know
was.
that.
He was like a
Didn't-
spy in that
didn't
film.
Captain
But I forget the.
America-
I do.
I forget the name,
of
but that's a
Didn't
really.
Captain
That's
America
honestly
tase
a
him?
really good film.
You
Didn't
said
he
what?
tase
Fuck
him?
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Who?
Did he fucking tase the guy? Like he tased
In the movie?
Captain America. Like the dude who plays Captain America
Okay.
tases fucking what's his name?
Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, Ryan Gosling.
Jinx.
Fucking
Whoa,
taser.
double
No,
jinx,
I already-
double jinx,
Triple jinx.
Slap back,
Look at the
dummy,
fucking-
24 pack. That's on fucking record. That's on
Damn.
fucking record.
Dude, I said Jinx, and then you went double Jinx. You didn't even fucking say it on the right time. I said it before you, dumbass.
But who slapped your back and said 24 pack?
You don't have the right to do that. You did it because you're we're 10 minutes. You did it because you're retarded. You idiot.
I thought we didn't. I thought
You
we
weren't
talked about at the
supposed
beginning
to.
not to refer to the R word.
You weren't supposed to.
We
and
don't
you
use
did
the
it
hard
anyway.
R
I
here.
love
Thank
how
you.
you had to look and
The
you're like,
hard
no,
R?
we're 10 minutes in.
Yeah,
He
the
said
hard.
fucking retard.
We don't use the hard R here.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
No,
you,
we're
sir.
10 minutes.
Is that too much? That I said fucking retard?
We're 10 minutes.
Is that too much?
Yeah,
Ooh,
God,
that
guys.
F word kind of irks me.
You know what? No, because
Fucking, that kind of
guys,
irks me.
I
That irks
think
me.
I think we're making
The
a
word
grave.
fuck-
Really grinds my
I
gears.
think we're
Word
making a
fuck pisses
grave
you off,
mistake
but
here.
retard doesn't.
What's the mistake?
We're
I
going
think-
off on the retard
I think retard is
Diverting.
it's a slur now.
I
and
think
we're
you guys
genuinely
are
not
forcing
allowed to say
retard
it.
Oh, is
into
it
this
really?
conversation.
so.
We're not
and
allowed
It has no place.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
so.
don't think it has a place in this.
You
conversation.
guys start talking about retards for no reason, and it doesn't
We'll
have.
just have
I
to
just
cut
started
that
talking
out.
about a fucking a familiar movie, similar thing we were talking about, and you guys aren't stuff into retards again.
Well, no, I
Alright.
called you retarded because you were being retarded.
So you
Again,
started it.
again, as I say, I thought you guys didn't accept the hard R word.
Well,
Here.
that's what I'm saying. First of all, when you say hard R,
Yeah,
it's
some say
not
Rayman-
talking about retard.
Rayman took
I think
down
we
a
all know
casino,
that.
and he was a retard. Dustin
Shout
Hoffman.
out Hangover. Shout out
Okay.
Zach Galifianakis.
Top 5, your top 5 favorite movies, Lonnie.
What? No. You can't just say that. I'm
No,
sorry. I don't hate to
he
be
Top
literally
five?
just did. He literally
You
just
can't
did.
go categories at least, or just
Top five.
five favorite movies.
Let's go top 3 because 5 might actually be
5
low-key
is
hard.
pretty hard to.
Low key might
Even
be
if
hard.
you don't if you're a movie fan like myself, a movie buff,
Can't even
it's hard to
think of 5 movies
differentiate
right now.
movies.
That's
into
what I'm
your top
saying.
three.
Like,
Well,
bro,
this is just your
there's
favorite.
so many
your
different.
top 3 favorite.
Do you have a top 3 comedy movies? Top 3 action?
Top 3.
Alex,
top
what are
three.
your
horror
top
movies?
3 movies,
Why don't you
Alex?
take
What are your
3
top?
Yeah, what are
movies?
your
What are
top
your
My
top
top
three
three.
We're
movies?
gonna
All have
judge
to
you
be
right now
different.
really
Let's
hard.
hear
Different
Alex's
movies.
first.
We're so judging
You got to
you.
be different movie like types though. You can't be like, oh, I like Transformers 1, 2, and 3. That doesn't work.
no.
Kung
I
Fu
like,
Panda. No, because
uh,
then the Kung Fu Panda trilogy would be my choice because that's the greatest trilogy put to film.
So then just
Is he
pick the best
serious right
movie.
now?
I'm dead
don't
serious.
Not Lord of the Rings,
I'll
but
debate
the
you.
fucking Kung Fu Panda.
I'll debate you
Poe.
right now.
Shut up, Poe.
I'll debate you right
Who's
now.
got more awards?
How many Kids Choice Awards does Lord of the Rings have?
Sorry, fucking.
Thank you. Point
no,
taken.
Sorry, Vigo.
Point taken.
Vigo
Thank you.
Mortensen and
Point
fucking
taken.
Legolas. Orlando Bloom didn't get fucking slimed, but
You're
they
right.
got fucking Emmys and Grammys and all that good shit.
Yeah, you
Wait.
said both of the wrong awards for what a movie would actually
Ronnie,
win. It's
don't-
called an Oscar.
Don't make me pull up the
called an
fucking
Oscar.
comparison of awards between Kung Fu
Alex,
Panda
you look
and the
lost.
Lord of the Rings
I'm lost.
trilogy.
Kung Fu Panda won a SAG-AFTRA
Are
Skills
we
Green
talking
Award.
about movies when we literally just blew stuff up?
That's not important
We
right
did
now.
just blow
I'm just
Vincenzo.
kidding.
We
Anyway,
blew
Okay.
up a pinata.
Top
guys.
3.
your
top
your
3
top
movies.
3 movies, Alex.
Shutter Island. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
It's a great one.
Oh,
That's a
cool.
phenomenal movie.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
You
So
just
you're
love
a
DiCaprio.
Leo fan,
You're
huh?
not even letting him get out his fucking
And
top 3.
The Dark Knight.
I fucked it up.
All right.
The trilogy.
That's a good
or-
tri- that's
or
a good-
which one
just-
is the Dark
just
Knight?
The Dark
The
Knight.
Dark Knight.
Just the first one.
Just
2008.
no.
We just
That's
talked about it
Batman
last night.
Begins. Dark Knight Rises.
We just talked about it last night.
Dark Knight. Dark
2008.
Knight's the
Dave.
Christian Bale with the Joker as Heath
I
Ledger.
know what the Dark Knight is. Thank you.
You're welcome. That one.
Then stop asking questions and then get mad at us for fucking explaining.
I'm just questioning a little bit on your choices of movies.
What's your top 3?
What is wrong with those 3 movie choices? Those were 3 very nice choices, I thought.
What was your first choice again? Shutter Island.
Shutter Island?
I'll give you a better one. Forrest Gump.
Okay,
It's a good movie.
that's a good one.
If you
a
want to
great
go
movie.
Tom Hanks, Saving Private Ryan.
That's another.
So are
good
you
one.
going to stay on Tom Hanks?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction?
So you didn't
That's a
stay
good
on Tom
movie.
Hanks. The answer was no. He wasn't going to stay on Tom
I
Hanks.
just gave you guys 3 fantastic movies. I can at least give you 10 more.
Dude, it's 3 movies. It's 3 movies.
No, I gave you 3 great movies. That was better than his already.
Okay, you're so full of yourself
Was it-
sometimes, aren't
Was
you?
it okay? We can definitely argue if those
No
3
one-
are better than
No one
Wolf
understands
of Wall
Shutter
Street
Island the first time
or
over.
That's the point of the film, David.
That is the
Oh
point of
my
the film.
God.
If you're
How
if
you-
you got a fucking hard on for suspense
Oh
films,
my God, dude. Are you
I guess
serious right
Alex
now?
loves suspense.
Isn't
Dark
it,
Knight
like,
and Dark
super
Knight's
easy to
probably the best,
understand?
one of the best superhero movies ever.
It's probably
I
the
would
best
consider that
superhero
the
ever
best
made.
trilogy, one of the best trilogies ever.
It's probably the best superhero movie ever made.
That's
Heath
because that had the
Ledger-
best Joker.
Heath Ledger and the Joker was one of the best Jokers ever.
And
So
Christian
good.
Bale was a solid Batman.
I mean that movie was a cultural.
That
thing
movie
for
itself
even
was
today.
insane.
It
Like
keeps
I think it
DC
got
in the running.
nominated for Best Picture.
It keeps DC in the running compared to Marvel because that came out. They start coming out with the DC
Marvel.
Batman in 08. Iron Man didn't come out until 08,
Yeah.
but it came out after. So obviously the Dark Knight was bigger, but then Marvel just don't know how Marvel fucking got as big as they did. But obviously they're huge, and I love Marvel. And DC just fucking fell off after the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
After the trilogy, DC kind
It's-
of went fuck. I don't
It's
know what
not
to
that
do
they
after it.
it's not that they fell off. They just haven't had great direction in the form of like what movies they pursue and you know
have a
shit like
mask. I
that.
don't even
You know what I mean?
Didn't-
It's like
didn't James
Batman
Gunn-
versus Superman didn't work out. You know, just Batman with Ben Affleck in general didn't work out. You know what I mean?
But if they say that DC was worse, DC hired a Marvel director, James Gunn, who did Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, but you're
And what
that's
did James
that's
Gunn do?
that's what just recently
Trash.
happened.
Well, what movie did he do? Do you guys know?
It hasn't come. The super or not. He
think
didn't
he
do
did
the
Flash,
Flash,
right?
He didn't do the Flash, did he?
I heard the Flash with Michael Keaton and like the original like the
Was
woman,
good?
the woman beater guy was awful.
I heard it was bad too.
I heard it was awful. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, but I don't think he did the Flash. He's working on the new Superman.
I don't watch DC
Oh, I'm just
movies.
I'm just asking if you guys
I
know
thought
because I
James
know
Gunn-
they
let's
hired
look it up.
James
Hold on.
Gunn, which is a big
They did hire
Marvel
him, but
guy.
he's not.
He didn't do Flash.
I don't think he did. I don't think he directed Flash.
By
no.
the way, did you guys see Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Did you like it?
We saw that
wanna
in
see
theaters.
it.
I know I
haven't
saw it
seen
with you,
yet.
Lonnie.
I saw it
wanna
with
see
my brother in theaters.
It just came out on Disney Plus too.
It was
I want to see that movie.
after
It looks
after
good. I've heard
It
good
surprises
things.
you.
Yeah.
You won't suspect the storyline when as you're watching it. You're like, "Whoa, really?"
well, because at first I didn't
threw-
like
it
it
threw me
because of that.
off.
At first I didn't like it because of that,
Oh, I was a fan.
but then I came around because
They're also keeping it around.
when you
so they
think
can keep
about it,
making 'em.
when you think about it,
Who's that
the
guy?
way the characters, you know, when
My bad.
Andres Muschietti, he
Alright, well.
directed Flash, bro.
He's ass.
Well, what's James Gunn directing? What's James Gunn's
That guy
next
looks
project?
like a fucking goofy goober.
James Gunn next film. I'll just. You're right. You don't have to listen to
Just
anything I say.
shoot yourself.
He did the Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I know he did Guardians of the Galaxy, but is
Ja-
that the point of this?
He did Guardians of the Galaxy.
He did do Guardians of the Galaxy. Shout out James Gunn if you're watching.
He's doing Superman. That's right. Who do you
I
guys
think that's what Lonnie said.
Oh wow, it's almost like it's exactly what I fucking said. What a surprise.
No one said he was wrong. He's just being defensive right now, Lonnie.
I would have
since you're
believed you
first.
just because I don't keep.
I'm
up with
taking over the
the,
podcast. Who do you think should replace Henry
stuff.
Cavill as Superman?
They already have a replacement.
Do you? Who's the replacement?
The guy from Smallville.
Who's Smallville?
He played
No, they
Superman on
don't.
CW.
Fuck
I'm
that.
pretty
They
sure.
need
No,
to
they
just put Danny
don't.
DeVito as Superman, bro. That shit would be hilarious.
Wait, what? No, he played the Penguin in DC. No, he cannot play fucking Superman.
He technically can. It's different
he can't
universe.
play
It is a different
Superman.
universe. It is a
It's
different
not ethical.
Dude,
He
imagine
can-
Danny
he can,
DeVito as
though.
fucking Superman.
He's too short and fat.
Lois!
Wait.
He's on Sunnyside of Philadelphia.
Wait, can we talk about that for a second? So I'm a little bit confused on that. So
What?
James Gunn is doing a reboot of the universe. Was
Basically.
this movie, The Flash, had nothing to do with his universe that's coming up?
Pretty
No,
much.
I think it is.
James
I think it
Gunn-
does. I think it
James
does.
Gunn did the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, and
Now
he's
he's
like,
going to
I don't want to.
Superman?
I don't want to be in Marvel practically. So DC kind of picked him up, or he went to DC, made a deal with them,
Okay.
and I think his first big project is remaking
Superman?
Superman.
Yeah, and he's
Is that
kind of
gonna be
like
the first movie.
might
in the
be
whole
like-
thing?
he might be like head.
his first
he
thing
might,
in DC. Yes.
He might be like head of their like creative now, if that makes sense. Like of their like.
They should have just scrapped that.
The
Flash
problem
movie
is
then.
the problem is they're so fucking behind
I don't
in DC
think.
because they're trying to catch up to Marvel in one film.
Yeah.
But
it's
if I'm
not gonna
being
work.
honest,
It's
you
not gonna
can't
work.
catch up to them in one film. Marvel, you think of the trilogies and the buildup of the start of these superheroes and the storylines. DC is so fucking awful in doing that. You can't even get a second one. And the only good one was Wonder Woman, when the second one wasn't as even that good. And we haven't even seen it. I don't think is what's the fucking swimmers dude?
Aquaman.
Aquaman. And everyone only likes him because of fucking Jason Momoa.
Well, who
Yeah.
doesn't like Jason Momoa?
Who doesn't like a fucking the Dothraki from Game of Thrones?
That's
Who,
true.
Who doesn't like that fucking
Did
stuff?
you watch Game of Thrones, Alex?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love Game all the seasons.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
for you too.
I got a huge heart on for Game of Thrones. That's a
Game of
great
Thrones
show.
was
Yeah,
good.
good for you guys. I never
Did you?
seen that
Yeah, I
shit.
didn't see it either.
What a bunch
I
of
think I
nerds.
watched like 2 episodes, and I was like, Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
you-
this show is so
just
Do you
fucking
have?
slow.
Do you have 3 favorite
Oh my
movies, Vince?
God.
You stop that, mate. Go for it.
Go with fucking you ever seen the movie with fucking
If you're asking me if I've ever seen, it's probably not that good.
I think it's called the Nice
The
Guys.
Godfather.
The Nice Guys. It was a Netflix movie where it was
It's got Russell Crowe. Not Russell. Is it Russell Crowe?
yeah,
Nice
it's Russell
Guys?
Crowe.
And
and
you're
fucking
talking-
Ryan
yeah,
Gosling.
that movie was fucking good. I like
If
that
you're
movie, where they're
talking
trying
Russell
to-
Crowe and you don't list the fucking Gladiator as your number one Russell Crowe movie, what are you
He
talking
wasn't
about?
saying number one. He's naming his
His
personal
top-
movie. We're asking Vince his favorite movies, Dave. We'll let Vince answer his favorite movies,
I feel
Dave.
like you guys aren't thinking about this though. You're just thinking of the
We'll
newest
go with that.
movie.
This is
David,
in no
their
particular
favorite
order.
movies. It's their
No
personal
particular.
favorite movies. You don't have to say Pulp Fiction.
And then
Pulp Fiction doesn't have to be one of your favorite movies.
I'm gonna go with
Someone's defensive.
Finding Nemo.
Nice.
There we go,
And-
baby.
That's a good fucking film.
That's a great
It's a
Frozen.
great pick.
No, the fucking SpongeBob movie.
Oh, dude, that
Dude,
those are three
those are
great
good
movies.
fucking
The first
picks.
one,
Those are
though.
three
You want to
great
go
They're
Pulp
traveling-
Fiction?
Where they're traveling in the fucking hamburger patty to get. to
Yeah,
get
I'm
to the
listing 3
fucking
movies when I'm
crown,
fucking 12.
Save the town of Mr. Krabs.
Those are 3 great movies.
Dude, I think you're being rude because not everyone's
no,
a film
no.
savant.
I think
as
you're
yourself.
bringing this back to me after he's even given his opinions of his favorite movies. You should be talking about how great
You're
his.
literally
you should be
making fun of
talking
him.
about-
About, you're literally making fun of him. I'm not a 12-year-old. My favorite movies of a
You
12-year-old.
can look back on the fucking rewind.
Go
button.
ahead and look
I
back and
haven't
you'll
said
see,
a
you'll see you're
word.
wrong.
I haven't
and you'll
said
see
a
you're
word.
wrong once again. I can't wait till you watch this shit live.
Is he done yet? Can I talk now?
God damn.
He expresses. You know
This
what I.
is how true
Do
brothers.
you know what
talk,
me
guys.
and my brother call him when he gets like this? We call him. He gets a little too animated. He gets a little too animated.
Yeah, whatever.
You know,
Gets a
I
little
haven't
too
said a
animated.
word,
I've
a
heard that
fucking
before.
word since the first movie, and he wants to bring me fucking
true?
hook,
Is
line,
that
and
true?
sphincter
Thank you.
right after he lists his third movie, brings me right back in. Oh yeah, Dave. Oh yeah, Dave. Well, I ain't said fucking shit. Now I'm fucking in it again, Lonnie. Hello.
Goodbye. Like you're like no one's listening.
Hello. Goodbye. I hope you fuck yourself.
It would have been better if you said, if you actually would have
I'm gonna
rhymed
drink
it.
this entire beer in less than 2 seconds.
No, you won't.
All right, and then you go for that, and then I'll talk about, I guess, my 3 favorite movies. Yeah, right? Without getting fucking chastised for not having one of, the top 10 greatest movies of all time on the list. I'll say, in no particular order, I'll go.
Damn.
It took longer because I couldn't get the swirl to do the thing, but
That's
what
okay.
she
got her
said.
down, baby.
In no particular order, I'm going to say The Iron Giant. What one of my personal favorite movies can't be The Iron
I'm
Giant,
looking
David.
at you. I'm fucking looking at you.
What's
Lonnie
up?
goes.
Why'd you
Lonnie
laugh
goes.
so
Lonnie,
much?
Lonnie
you-
goes.
you-
The Iron Giant, and Dave goes.
You look at me for approval.
No, I looked at you to see what kind of fuck ass reaction you're gonna have.
Yeah, if I'm
You've made fun of everybody's picks on movies. You have made fun of everybody's picks on movies for no fucking reason. You haven't said anything like, "Oh, those are pretty good movies."
Lonnie?
You just go, "Well, why do you like those movies and not the movies that I like?"
No, that's not what I said for one. And I just want you to finish your list. Just finish your list so I can critique it.
I'm thinking
Just finish your list. Think about it real fucking long and hard.
Lion King.
Which one? Live action or the
Why
original?
in the flying fuck would I say the live action version? And
I
you
don't
know
know
that,
because
so
you're
I don't
fuck-
want to hear it.
I don't know. Everyone's choice has been off the fucking wall tonight. I don't know. I'm asking.
God, dude. I feel
You
like
just
didn't
said the
even
Iron
choose-
Giant.
I feel like you didn't even choose your favorite movies because you chose three of the greatest movies of all time. I'm surprised you didn't throw Godfather on your list as well.
Do you not love Forrest Gump?
I do love Forrest Gump.
He's
I've
And
never
Pulp
seen
Fiction's
Saving
pretty
Private
good.
Ryan.
Why isn't it your top
Pulp
movie?
Fiction's pretty good, and Saving
Number
Private
one
Ryan's
movie.
great.
I think if we go back to the beginning, Alex said, in your opinion, what are your 3 greatest movies of all time? I don't know why you're bugging on my 3.
Dude,
I can't pick a 3 because I can't go. I can't.
I think I said
can't
favorite.
Base,
he
I
did.
can't
He
base
said
it all
favorite,
together.
not greatest of all time.
I
Because if we were
can't base it all
talking
together.
about,
Can
it's 2 different questions at that point.
Why are you bringing me back into this? Do you just want to hear me talk?
Yes,
I'm
David,
down.
That's
I'm
exactly
game.
exactly what I want to do. I
I'm-
want to
you know
hear you
what?
talk.
He's trying to get me animated, and I'm not going to let him do me what he does to himself. I am.
Do
not
you
gonna
believe
get
this guy right now?
animated.
This is what happens when you get 2 brothers on a podcast, people.
I can't with him sometimes. You know what
Dude,
I mean? I love him to
I
death.
love him to death.
someti-
but sometimes I
Fucking
just wanna-
jinx!
I just
Sometimes
wanna
he really grinds my fucking
double
gears.
jinx! Double jinx! Now you owe me 24 pack.
Don't hit me! I have a sunburn.
I barely touched you.
Honey,
you
Enough
pussy.
to
I
affect
barely
my
touched you, you
sunburn.
pussy.
It's slap you back. You owe me 12 pack.
I thought it was a 24 pack.
It's 24
Fuck,
pack
it's
because
slap
we
you back,
like
24 pack,
Can
whatever
someone
the
hit
fuck.
him in the face?
Yeah, now you're gonna get hit. Now you're our enemy.
Just
Now
shoot-
you're our
just-
enemy. Huh?
Just shoot me. With
You're a little bitch.
just shoot me.
Yeah.
Don't sit in between us when we're fighting.
Now we
go
don't
out-
like you.
let's go out
Fuck
to the
you.
car.
Yeah, fuck you, Vince.
Yeah, fuck
Get
you,
out of here.
Vincenzo.
You guys can just
Get
shoot me.
out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. Fuck off.
Listen, I think we've all.
Not the mic drop.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Come back,
Vincent,
Chenzo.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm
Listen,
sorry.
we
Put the
didn't mean
headset
I'm gonna
back
chug
on.
2 beers off camera because
okay,
I don't
that's
want to do it with
honestly-
this mask on.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Two.
He's taking a
that.
small. He's taking a small break.
Dude, who the fuck said you got the 6-pack to yourself? Did you not forget about our hosts that are having us over, Vincenzo?
Jesus. No, I'm good. I don't need a beer.
I'm good right now.
That's fair. Hand it over. Fair choice. I didn't bring my vodka.
Lion King.
Vincenzo, hopefully they bring us in the future. Probably.
Lion King. Iron
gonna
Giant,
drop the government?
and
Lion King and
Lion King, Iron Giant, and I don't know. Leo's got some good movies. Ooh. I'm gonna go with
what are you going with?
Django Unchained.
Thank you.
That's my third
At least
pick.
you threw a fucking good one out there for an adult.
That's a decent
Well,
one.
that's what I'm saying. They're my favorite movies. Just
Django's
like
a
everybody
decent-
else's
decent
movies
movie.
were their favorite movies.
Lonnie, I feel like you can easily give me a dozen movies that are in
No,
your favorites
you
better
know
than
I could.
Iron Giant.
Dude,
Lonnie, I live with you.
David,
When's the
my
last time you
personal-
talked about the Iron Giant?
David, there's tons of David. When's the last time I talk about any movie ever? Oh yeah, that's right. I talked about the Benchwarmers to you earlier today, so I guess the Benchwarmers is my
I brought
favorite
that up
movie of
for
all time.
one. And I mean, you said I go see Oppenheimer twice in theaters.
I would go. Oh, you know what?
I w- okay,
won't put it on my.
Oppenheimer.
I won't
just
put
said
it on
his
my.
perspective.
I won't
Go
put it
fuck
on
yourself.
my. I won't put it on my top 3 yet. But that was a fucking phenomenal film.
So you're
That really
saying
was a phenomenal-
Oppenheimer's
Oppenheimer
better
was
than the
good.
Iron Giant?
I literally
I
just said
haven't
I'm not.
seen Oppenheimer,
It's
but
like
I
it's
feel
like it's like I'm talking and he's just not listening.
But I feel like you're going for more of a
It's like
nostalgic
I'm
thing.
talking just I'm talking just so
Are
he
you
can
picking
respond.
your own favorites or just a nostalgic thing?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take my
Are
mic
you
away.
are you
Okay.
can you guys at home can you
And
you
I'll
guys
bring
please
it right
comment what
back.
your 3 favorite movies are and also comment if I'm going fucking insane or not because I'm getting lost right now. I don't
Lost in the
understand the
sauce.
animosity coming from this guy over here. Literally, your 3 favorite movies. What is so hard to understand about that fucking statement?
Because. Do I need to go back?
Because they're not good. Because my 3
Lonnie,
movies aren't
Lonnie,
good enough. I don't
Lonnie,
understand the
no,
logic,
no,
David.
No,
It's
I
just
feel-
personal favorite
ah,
movies.
Can I talk?
Please go ahead.
Since we've already fucking taken over the podcast, one of the guys already left over to fucking binge drink because he's that stressed about us. Fucking going
you know
at
what?
it.
You know what? Hey, it's happening.
Lonnie,
if
I
it's
love
happening, it's
podcasts.
happening.
I love being on podcasts, and what you've done today, I might not be able to come back again. So, So, you're literally telling me, when's the last time you saw the Iron Giant?
Probably a year and a half ago. Almost done with this beer. Okay, when's the last time you watched Forrest Gump? When's the last time you watched any of your 3 favorite movies of all time?
I feel like anybody nowadays watches their favorite movies on TikTok when they get a reel of that. They get about them clips, you know what I'm talking about?
So you watched 60 seconds of Forrest Gump
No,
last
it
week,
gives you
and
a
now-
fucking rerun because I've seen the movie multiple times. Are you shitting me right now?
God,
Are
you're
you
being
literally
so
are you
ridiculous
literally
right
putting
now.
Forrest Gump on the same level as the Iron Giant right now with Vin Diesel? At least say Fast and Furious.
And Dave has taken over. He is
And
going.
Dave is taking over.
He is
'cause
running away with
it.
it.
Riling me up.
Lonnie
so
is
much
trying
right
to
now.
come back.
No,
Like I
the
just
word
don't
is
understand.
animated.
I just don't
He's too
understand
animated.
your thought process, David.
He's coming
I
in hot.
don't understand yours.
Lonnie is
David,
coming in hot.
Semi-Pro, Step Brothers, the other guys, all of those movies are considered probably some of your favorite movies. Why didn't you say any of those?
Because that's in my comedy movies. He just said greatest movies of all time. in my
He
opinion.
said your favorite fucking movies. How many times do we have to go over that again? Your favorite fucking movies, not the greatest movies of all time. It's 2 different
Do you
questions.
see how animated he gets when he gets
Wait.
going?
We will be rewinding, and I did in fact say favorite movies.
Thank you. Even the guy who fucking asked the question knows what he
Lonnie,
said.
I can literally take that back from Alex. I apologize if I made you feel guilty for your choices. Fucking whatever your code name is, I feel bad for making you feel bad about your answers. Lonnie, I live with you.
Go ahead.
I live
know,
with you.
I know it. I
And you
live with
said-
you.
And you said Iron Giant. Literally, I'll take the Lion King. I'll take that. What was your third choice? Django?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll even take that. But Iron Giant, you honestly feel like the Iron Giant is your top 3 favorite movie? I feel like you have a different choice.
Hey, Chenzo, am I in the frame?
I literally feel
How
like
is he gonna tell me what my choices are?
Do you know he raved about me for weeks about Oppenheimer? Do you know how much he's raved about me about the Iron Giant with Vin Diesel?
David, it came out
my
20
head's
years
in
ago,
now.
you fuckface. Why? What is your problem right now?
It is? Oh, okay.
Oppenheimer came out 3 weeks ago and I saw it in theaters. Iron Giant hasn't seen a theater for 22 years. What the fuck is your point about that statement you just
Lonnie,
made?
I just feel like you rushed the Iron Giant on your choice.
It was my first fucking pick. It was a unanimous fucking decision. I said it first.
Who's unanimous? See how animated he gets?
All right. All right.
Come back, Chenzo.
It's like I could say the same exact things about your picks for movies,
You see that save? Did you see that fucking save? I hope that was on camera. That was good.
Like, I mean, I feel like I could say the same exact
still
thing
going?
about your picks. Well, because you're the one that never wanted to fucking stop.
Lonnie, you keep bringing this up. Pal.
All right, now top 3 favorite video games.
Series or games?
Top 3 favorite video games. of all
Black
time.
Ops 2,
You love Black Ops?
Black Ops 2. That's the sequel, Black Ops 2.
That's the parody.
It's Call of
actually.
Booty
on
Black
Pornhub.
Ops 2.
Whoops.
That's
Anyways.
the parody.
Call of Booty.
Well, that's my
Black
second. That's my
Ops
third favorite
2.
movie then. No, but
Why don't you play
Black
porn
Ops
games?
2. Do I play what?
Okay.
Porn games, Call of Duty, or Call of Booty Black Ops 2 is
What the fuck do you
No,
play?
definitely.
Do you
definitely
Chenzo.
sounds
play
like a
porn
porn
games?
game.
Shenzo, I get it. You're hiding your identity, but
But you're
what do
getting
you
really,
play?
you're getting really liberal.
What do you play
Do
there,
you play
bro?
porn
Liberal.
games? Do you play porn games?
You said
Liberal.
nothing beats me more than a thumb up my ass and,
And some porn games.
some
And
porn,
porn
games.
That gets them going.
How did this come back to me? I was
You're the
accusing
one.
Lonnie
Dude, we were.
because
I don't
he
even
said
know we
black
were.
cocks.
And then your first thought was, "Man, I love those games where you see the black cocks." Do you guys play those games too? That was your thought
No.
process.
I've never
No.
ventured off that far on
I said
YouTube,
that
I guess.
sounds like a fucking Jesus Christ.
It's okay.
Do you guys have any stories of anything sketchy ever happening with guns? Ever?
Alex
like
almost
sketchy
shot
shit?
his grandpa and his uncle, but
Oh my God.
a
Ooh, one time I shot my dad with a shotgun.
oh.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did. No, it made contact and everything. Like,
So what happened?
so we were hunting. It was a hunting accident, right? And when you're hunting, you don't want to like hunt right next to each other, because you want to kind of spread out, cover more ground that way, right?
Mhm.
So we're hunting, and I go there's a mountain, like a ridge, right? And there's two little valleys, and the birds like to stay in the valleys. So my dad goes, I'm going to go on this side, you go on that side, and then we'll just walk up, and we got our shotguns, and we'll just, shoot anything we see. So not anything we see. We had tags for specific birds. We had quail and chucker tags. So, or not tags, but like stamps, whatever. We were legal. We were licensed and everything to go and hunt these animals. And we ate them too. We got a couple birds and we ate them. So we go hunting. Sorry, that was fucking loud. We go hunting, and we actually went with other people too. They showed us a new spot, and then we all spread out. And there was like 3 other people hunting. They went to the right of us. I was in between them, and my dad was on the end. And so they took like the ridges to the side, and they spread out. So they had like 1.5 like mountains covered, kind of, and they were pushing up. And we were on the other side. We're pushing up, and we're walking up this mountain. It's probably like a mile to like where the mountain starts to actually like go up and become like a climbing mountain. And climbing mountains. I'm using terrible terminology here,
That's
but
okay.
So we're going up, and I hear shooting, and from on my right, so they're getting birds. I hear them getting birds. I know they're shooting birds or rabbits or whatever.
Well, how can you tell that it's a bird or if it's a rabbit? Do they make noises when they get hit?
No. Rabbits do. If you don't kill them right away, they'll squeal, and they'll do like I can do the call right now. Actually, it's the same as.
I was
Okay.
just
Well,
about to
you
ask. I
can-
would love
if
to
you're
hear.
gonna,
It's kind of like literally like a dying. Hang on.
Is that
It doesn't.
that was a bunny?
It doesn't sound as good.
That was the rabbit?
No, listen.
I don't remember that from Tortoise
It
in the
doesn't
Hare as a
sound as
kid.
good. It doesn't
I don't
sound
know
as
that
good
from the
when you're.
storybooks.
No, it doesn't sound as good when you're up close. But when you're further away, you don't hear my lips flapping. So it sounds kind of like just like dying animal
More
noises.
like a quack quack sound.
So they're shooting ducks, not
You can
bunnies.
play some audio of what it sounds like, and it sounds
So wait,
exactly
okay,
like how
let's
I'm
not
doing
get off
it.
track here.
So we're hiking up the mountain. Right?
You've seen the duck,
I
but you
hear-
decided to shoot your dad instead.
No. Jesus.
Is that how it happened?
I seen him and I unloaded him. I just wanted him to give me his
Wanted him
inheritance. So no, we're
Need
walking.
that life insurance policy.
We're walking up this hill. I hear them shooting, right? And so I start to kind of get ready. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see something, right?
Yeah.
They're shooting. So I got my shotgun loaded. I got the safety off. I got my finger next to the trigger, and I got it shouldered, kind of like almost aiming it, but I'm not looking down the sight.
Okay,
So it's like a low ready kind of thing.
gotcha.
And got my shotgun, and I'm just kind of like going slow, and marching along. I
As we
step
do.
on
As you do.
a branch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Branch cracks. No, it cracks, and then I hear behind me birds fly. So they're flying, and they're behind me to my left, and they're flying, and they go up the mountain. So they come from behind me and pass me, and they start going up the mountain. And when they do that, I see there's a hill, and then there's the birds above the hill. And I had my shotgun, and I was like, okay, that should be a good shot, because if there's any kind of fucking pellets going towards my dad, it'll go over him, right? Because I'm shooting over the mountain.
Oh my god.
How
And-
wrong you were, huh?
Yeah, I was pretty fucking wrong. So I shoot, and I take down 2 of these quails, and I
Nice.
shot maybe 4 rounds, I think, however many I can fit in my shotgun. I had it full. And
Rack that bitch.
yeah, so shot about 4 rounds while they were flying, and then I go over and I bag them, put them in my pouch that I have to put the birds in,
Uh-huh.
keep walking up the hill,
Your
and
dad's,
then
Your
dead.
dad's on the
Dad's
floor,
dead.
covered in
and then
fucking
my
pellet
dad needs
holes.
fucking medical attention.
Oh my
Covered
God,
in
Dad!
Sounds the alarm. Nope. I get all the way up to the hill, and everybody's up there. They're like right where the everything converges. My dad's friends who he brought with him were up there, and they were up there first. I was up there after them, and then I seen my dad coming up, and I go to talk to him, And I was like, you get anything? Because I didn't hear him shoot, right?
Did you hit anything?
Yeah, did you get anything?
No, but you did.
I
you
didn't
fuck.
I didn't hear him shoot, right?
You did.
So he goes, no, but I felt something when I was walking,
Something bit me.
and no,
Wait, man.
he
Something
told
jumped up.
me he was like I heard you shooting, so I knew you were on some birds, and when you shot, he said he heard the shot.
I'm gonna say
He
it.
said he
Shut
heard
up.
the shot, right? And he turned to look, and then he heard the pellets land all next to him. Like it sounded like you know when you throw some dirt on something and it's just like you hear all the individual pieces landing.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I heard that. I heard the scatter of the shot land next to me, and then I felt it on me, hit me. He said it hit him in the chest and the face, everything like that.
Damn.
But since I was so far away with the shotgun and it just shoots BBs, by the time it got to him, the BBs were no longer lethal, so they didn't even have enough velocity to break his skin.
Nice.
So he didn't bleed. Nothing. It was just like
Well,
being
that's
shot
good.
with a BB
That's
gun.
good.
Something
like a
bit
bunch
ya.
of BB guns all at
Yeah,
once.
something bit me.
And he heard he heard the shots landing next to him. He felt them hit him, and then he heard more on the other side of him. So I just fucking sprayed his whole entire area that he was in.
Damn.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't hit him with more. But thankfully, it was just like the one little incident.
Yeah, I could call him right now. He'd be like, "Oh yeah."
He'd be like, "You did shoot
I'd
me,
be
son."
like, "Yeah, you remember that time
Oh.
when
You
I
didn't shoot me,
shot
son.
you when we were hunting?" And he'd be like, "Oh yeah, that was not very nice."
On that note, boys, I think on that story would be a good way to wrap up the pod.
Yeah.
I do have to be somewhere pretty soon here. Go ahead, Dave.
I hate to be that guy, but
Oh God.
I'm gonna
Oh,
do it.
God.
I'm gonna do it because me and Lonnie made
Okay, go ahead.
quintessential eye contact.
Oh my god.
You guys both quoted, and I quote, the movie I put in my top 3. Was your guys' movies in that top 3 you just quoted?
Yeah, but
Something bit me.
Something but
Who said Forrest Gump in their movies? Did you quote the Iron Giant?
Superman.
I think
Yeah,
I
no,
said
I
that
did quote
because-
Iron Giant today because I said Superman. So fuck you. I did quote Iron
Oh,
Giant
that could
today.
mean a
I
multitude
did
of
quote Iron
fucking
Giant today,
things.
bitch.
I
But you
am
just-
Superman. That could mean a multitude of fucking
I
things.
already quoted Iron Giant, bitch.
gotta
Leave
say-
me
you
alone.
gotta
Did we make
say
eye contact though, like we did with this
I'm
one just now when
Batman.
you two said it?
Well, because I clearly it was only my favorite movie. It only had
I see
resonance
what's
with
going
me,
on
so
here.
that's
You
why I
know,
said
we're
it.
just gonna end this.
All right, boys. I am so glad we had you guys on, and we're also going to put the clips of us shooting at the beginning of the pod. Thank you guys so much for coming on. We're going to link
Nice.
all their stuff in the description. If you made it to this point in the pod, what should they comment?
Comment
La Bamba. I don't fucking know.
Mo Bamba.
Mo Bamba.
La Bamba. I
If you
said
made it here,
La
comment.
Bamba,
Oh.
like the movie La Bamba.
No, comment
no,
Mo
it's in my top
Bamba.
Mo
three.
Bamba.
Because
If
you're
you've
definitely
made it
not
to this
comment
part,
Mo
Mo
Bamba's
Bamba.
a rap
Combat Mo
song.
Mo Bamba.
Bamba.
La
Bamba
Bamba.
Bamba Mo Bamba.
Isn't
Love
he
you
a
guys so
rapper?
much.
Thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Please share to all your friends. We love
Don't
you
shoot your
guys.
friends.
Thanks for having me. I hope
Or
you're
your
on
dad.
soon.
Be safe when
Yeah,
you shoot.
we'll have
guns.
Dave on.
Hopefully we get
Don't
these guys
fuck
back on
around.
sooner
They're not
rather than
toes.
later.
They're not toe
You guys are the
boys.
absolute
Toes.
best.
Jesus.
See you
Comment
later.
Mo Bamba.
Comment that shit, motherfucker.
Peace.
Jesus Christ.